Welcome on back to the channel, y'all. It is time to do some elk hunting. I'm gonna start this video off with a bottle. Elk hunting tradition, you carry a kill bottle. Last year, if you guys watched my elk series, that I went to the woods with the born and raised guys and the hushing guys. Ended up not opening this bottle ever. So I got a message on here. It says, be calm, settle in, 1, 2, squeeze, enjoy the ride. LFG 2020. Even signed it for myself, like I'm a big shot or something. So if you guys have followed my channel on hunting, 3 years ago I went to the elk woods for the first time. Did not know what I was doing at all. And I got on some elk, never got close enough, just had no idea. Second year, went with born and raised hushing guys. They watched my videos, basically saw that I didn't know what the heck I was doing, helped me out a bunch, and I learned a lot. It was a great hunt, but just hunting public land, 7 days in the woods, finally got on a bull and ended up shooting it forward. And the mistake I made, and the reason I wrote that message on the bottle, is when I stopped called the elk was still moving. I never even practiced that shot of following and then stopping, and I never settled into my shot. And so that was one of the things that the guys taught me, was make sure to settle in. When you stop an animal, you're usually gonna have a lot longer than what you think, you know, at least a few seconds, maybe even 5 seconds to settle in and get that shot off and make a good placement. So that is the goal for this year. But this is different this time because we've got a private land tag. So this was something I wanted to do to get experience. And I'm hunting with my boys, Outlaw, Mullet Man, guys I've hunted with before many times, but we've never elk hunted together. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was pricey to book this hunt, but I wanted to do it to get the experience of bow hunting in the elk woods and get a lot of bugles, get a lot of setups. The more setups you do, I mean, you just learn so much out of each one. And we are just getting set up right now, getting the bows dialed in. I'm about to shoot my broadheads at the target for the first time. Been shooting field tips, so let's see how they do. What are we at, 38? Boy, Outlaw right here. Been in the woods for how many years together? Every year since like, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago.
2015,
like that.
2016?
Yeah. Okay. Something like that. 38, I'm just gonna put my 40 pin just a hair low.
Oh, right on top.
Shoot one more just to be safe. You can definitely hear that muzzy whizzing.
Whap! Next to it.
Here we go. We're on. Well, y'all, it started to rain. So we got the rain gear. This is going to be a little different than the public land hunts that I've done in the past, where I'm basically packing in long ways, camping in a tent at night, just carrying everything in my backpack. We're going to ride out in buggies, and I'm carrying a mid-size pack. Hopefully going to be packing out an elk on this trip with the packs, and then once we come off the ridges, using buggies from there. You have to have a guide to go out with you. They just don't let you go out on private land and go off by yourself. I love doing that, but I'm going to be asking a ton of questions, trying to learn as much as I can. We're going to throw on the boots and do some tramping. Hopefully not get too wet, and hopefully be able to film this entire thing for you guys without the water getting in the way. You know, I'm ready to see one up close and redeem myself. It's all about redemption, having a good time and enjoying the ride. So let's get out in the woods, y'all. Let's start tramping around and looking for some elk to come in close. Just made it out here. The rain is continuing. It's like real foggy, misty. Just want to show you guys, just right off the bat, getting out of the mule. We're getting ready to walk in. immediately see a huge rabbit. It's about my height. It's awesome. So me, Jared, and Mike are all really spread out on this place. So it's just gonna be me and the outfitter going together. Do a little walking, do a little stalking. May not get it done today, but we're gonna see some activity out here. It's really fresh inside. There's a bull out there. We got a shooter bull. 400 yards out or more. Got one knocked. We've got a series of ridges that we're gonna go over. They could be inside of any of them, so I'm just gonna be ready to shoot if necessary. Guys. Bull spotted. He's up on top of this flat. There's two bulls, but we can't sneak up on them from here. We're gonna go down into a canyon. We're gonna try to sneak around. They're like probably 800 yards away right now. Just got a peek of them.
He was coming out right there. He should come out right there at the skyline.
It's really spooked.
I don't know if we blew him out. We might have.
He's going across that juniper. He seems spooked.
Yeah, he did. Here he comes.
On this far bull, it was like 800 yards away. About halfway into our stock, we saw 4 more bulls. 2 of them are pretty young. Surrounded by bulls right now. I'm shaky. We're gonna continue on our stock towards that bull that was across this big plateau. And I'm keeping an arrow knocked because we might come across another one. These little satellite bulls are going crazy right now.
Did you get that?
Just heard a shot. Just heard a shot.
Here comes the second one. Ready?
Follow-up shot.
Pull down.
Pull down, hopefully. We got some rifle hunters in our group. Rifle season just started. Was it yesterday or today? Today. So hopefully we got a pull down back at camp. got some satellite bulls here, guys, that are just, they're small. And we're running out of light. We are literally pinned down with a bad wind. Good morning, y'all. Day 2 of the hunt. Last night, that last hour was the most incredible hour of elk hunting that I've ever had. It was just bugle mania. This cold front that came in has got these bulls charged up. We just gotta get in a position where we can have a good wind and sneak around on some of these flatter areas where they were herding up, and just get on the right bull. Hopefully we'll get the right shot today and get one down. Alright guys, we've made it up here, day 2. On the way up we saw a big herd of elk, a bunch of cows, 2 bulls behind it. It was awesome. And now we're in the thick part of these cedars and junipers, so we're going to start stalking. There's one bull in here that we spooked out yesterday. That's a really good bull, so I'm going to try to get on him and hopefully get close. Was that a shooter ball? Yeah. We just popped up a shooter ball right across this field. He popped up again. He ran like 500 yards. He's real chocolatey horned. Nice bull. And we're trying to see where he went. There's this ridge that's across from us that we keep hearing some bugles in. It's probably where some cows are. So we're gonna work our way there. It's just all about the wind today. This bull is most likely over 300 inches. It's a great bull. So we'll see if we can make a stalk, get him kind of close, and then call him in. There's a bull straight across there through the tree line. It's dark horn. We stopped at this little ridge to do some glassing, and we heard a bugle. We just heard it again. We started glassing, we saw a couple of spikes, and there was like a couple of cows. No big boys. They've been kind of spooky. They've been trotting off this morning, so not as much bugling as last night. They were going crazy, but there's definitely another bull that's down in this ridge somewhere. So, just looking through these All right, y'all, we are back at the buggy right now, and we did hear a shot today, so someone got one down, and I think some of my boys are doing some bed stalking. We came across some bulls that were bedded, kept bumping them, and I just couldn't get them to come in to my calling. They would kind of look and they get curious, but they wouldn't come all the way in. And I think at this point we're just making mud here, trading them up, you know, getting them educated. So we're gonna take a break, ride back, get a quick bite to eat, and then hopefully they're gonna be charged up, going this afternoon, get off of their beds, get in the mood. You know what I'm saying?